Good morning, everyone. I am absolutely excited today that we are today announcing to the public our first week of our 2 inaugural summer space camps, sponsored by the Ministry of Home Affairs, with the cooperation of a whole lot of people and a number of international organizations, and we're very excited to finally launch our first space camp here in Bermuda. With space technology increasing globally and locally, and STEAM education and instruction gaining traction in our schools, it is important now more than ever to provide the tools to equip our children with the knowledge to complete advancing their education in technology in this new world. Approximately 20 Bermudian public school middle school students aged 11 to 14 will participate in this week's summer program, and another 20 for the second week of the camp. The summer program was designed to highlight NASA's 50th anniversary of the Apollo landing, NASA's current Moon 2024 goals, as well as how Bermuda supports launch vehicle tracking capabilities in support of NASA's missions now and well into the future. One thing that I am sure we must note is the contributions that Bermuda has played to NASA, going back to the 1950s and 60s with their early missions, with the moon mission, and even the shuttle missions. Some of our very own space scientists played a pivotal role in ensuring the success of the moon mission, and I would like to recognize them at this time. Although they are not here, there are Bermudians with us here on our island who played a pivotal role with the work of NASA through all of its work from the 1950s right up until their shuttle missions. These 2 weeks of the summer camp will focus on topics such as living in space, gravity and buoyancy, coding, alternative power, weather and hurricanes, climate change, and so much more. Instructors will include persons who are from NASA and from the Challenger Center. Students will have the opportunity to benefit from activities such as drone obstacle course, designing a Mars base, designing a spacecraft, and beyond. I know they're going to be doing things with robotics as well, so this is really a great opportunity for them. I am also pleased to be able to announce that these camps come at no cost to the students or their parents or their guardians. The Ministry of Home Affairs worked closely with the Ministry of Education, and I wish to thank them for their support through all of this, to determine outstanding student candidates who would most benefit from these camps, and that those who are with us today are just a few of those who will benefit from this opportunity. I would like to also thank directly, while she's here, the U.S. Consul General, Ms. Dearman, for all the work that she has done to help make this camp happen. And it is her work that got us the connections with NASA people and other agencies that helped to bring this together. And Ms. Dearman very early on came to my ministry and wanted to talk about ways that her office and NASA could help us with education of our students in the area of science and math and the arts. So I want to thank you for that. It is very much a welcomed relationship. We value our relationship with NASA, and we thank the U.S. Consul General and NASA for being here for us. I want to take this moment to recognize and thank the parents who are, some of them may be with us today, but certainly the students are, and for their commitment to enhance the education of our children. Certainly, I'm happy that the parents were willing to allow the children to be in our care for these 2 weeks, because they clearly understand the importance and potentially the opportunity being involved with such a camp will give them. Again, I'd like to thank the Ministry of Education. Again, I'd like to thank NASA for making their personnel available. They've come from very far, and they came here a number of weeks ago to orient us for the camp, because they do these camps all around, certainly North America. And one thing I think I'd like to say, that they have enormous program of educational opportunities that they offer all over the world, not just in North America or to the United States, but they offer every country on the planet an opportunity to engage with NASA through the education for, around the sciences. So we're benefiting from that opportunity with NASA, and I'm very grateful that they have offered themselves to help us in this. I want to thank the Department of Energy, whose staff are here helping to facilitate the camp, and certainly the Bermuda College for helping us to organize the logistics and location for the program. And there are many others who we approached as well to be involved with this camp, and even though they may not involved with certain components, we did have a number of other agencies locally that were very willing to help. So I'd like to thank them as well for being willing to give their time to help out with this camp. The efforts and skills that everyone brings will be invaluable and ensuring the success of this camp. Again, I'd like to thank NASA instructors who are here for taking some of their time from obviously very important work that they're doing right now to put together this curriculum and activities that our students will experience at this camp. And welcome back, and welcome to Bermuda once again. And I think one of the opportunities we need to take really to heart here is that you know, there are millions of children in North America and the United States that, although they have NASA in their own country, won't have this same opportunity. So it is important that we value these very important moments for our children, because we have a NASA facility just a few miles away from most of the homes in Bermuda, and which has the most advanced technology in the world in operation. And our children have an opportunity to benefit from the work that they're doing, because they're within a small little island that just happens to have one of NASA's prime places where they do their work. I'd like to also give a thank you to a group that I work with, which is the Satellite and Space Advisory Group of my ministry. Many months ago, when this idea was brought to them, they totally supported it. And this particular body includes a number of international companies that are global players in the satellite industry, in the technology industry. A number of them have bases and operations in Bermuda, and also some reinsurance companies like Marsh and Aon also have made themselves available for this committee. When we talked about having this camp, they were 100% for it, and I was so happy that they were willing to give it their support, and they've been helping us steadily over the months as well. And it just shows that there are many out there who not only value the opportunity to bring business to Bermuda, but bringing the value of that business in ways such as through education to our children is also important to them as well. So I'm thanking from my Space Advisory Group for their willingness to support this project. Students, I want to wish them all the best of luck with the camp, and I wish you safe, enjoyable fun with all the experiences that you will have. And I hope that you will all take advantage of the course. Tell your friends about it, because if we have it next year, hopefully some of them will sign up. And that the resources that we're bringing to you this week, we hope to make available to more and more students for many years to come. So thank you again, and congratulations to the young people who will be a part of this effort. This government is committed to the advancement of education, particularly in the area of sciences, technology, math, and engineering. And knowing that this is the future of our country, is technology, And we are hoping that not only will our children benefit, but everybody in the country will see that this is a proper direction for Bermuda to take. So thank you for coming, and all the best to the students. And thank you again, NASA and the U.S. Consul General for helping us putting all this together. Are there any questions? Yes.
So has the first session begun yet?
Yes, the first session began yesterday. The camp started yesterday. So this will be the first week, and then the next week will start on the 12th.
And that's a different group of children?
Yeah.
Okay, so then how many sessions are there total, two?
Well, there are a number of sessions that, a number of things they're doing in each week, but these are the two, there will be two sections.
Right.
This week and then next week. And another group of students will be there next week. Some of these may stay on for the second week, I'm not sure, but essentially 20 this week, around 20 next week.
Okay. And what was the NASA facility you were referencing earlier?
Challenger, I believe Challenger is in Alaska, yes. They have a center in Alaska that actually does work as well. And we have the benefit from the people here from Wallops, which is in Virginia. But there are a number of different NASA facilities over in North America which actually do different things. And the Challenger Center does a certain type of education around the Challenger shuttle, and it centers around education around the aspects of what that program was as well.